What's up, everybody out there in YouTube land? Wrath2501 here. Alright, guys, got a special movie night. We got the whole gang here. Well, not the whole gang, but a lot of them.
Yep.
Yes, Carter's here. Rocker's
Hello.
here. Hallis is still here, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And Walker's
this,
here. Yes. What?
This 31-minute video.
Yes. Rocker has really stepped up his game here on his channel. Link to his channel in the original video in the description. So go check him out and give him a like and sub. He has made pretty much a really long video. It's 31 minutes. So we're going to be checking this out and something else interesting.
5 weeks.
Took him 5 weeks to do this.
5 weeks?
Oh, 5 weeks.
Yeah. This is Remnants of Insanity by Rocker234. Alright? This is his big debut for a real full-length video here. So
His magnum opus.
Yes. It's the crescendo of his odious opus. Alright, let's get started.
Begin.
And let's go.
Go.
Okay, this is ominous as fuck. It's also loud. I'm gonna turn this down a bit.
Yeah,
This isn't
not
copyright
bad.
music, right?
No, it shouldn't be. This is Cry Fear.
Boom.
Okay, then you should be good.
GTA,
Oh, Fear.
motherfucker.
I still gave Andreas the rights he deserves because this music is awesome.
In collaboration with...
Sorry I didn't get to your lines, Wrath, but I was just ready to be done with this.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, you suck at driving right there.
I know.
The voice talents of...
Oh,
Great.
great.
Dude, this is like a whole fucking whatchamacallit, what was it, Slender the Arrival shit going on here,
that's what I was
man.
gonna say. It reminds me of the intro to Slender.
Yeah, that's what I was referencing.
Except you don't crash your car.
No.
Well, he didn't crash the car, he just went up on the curb.
No, I mean like in the beginning of Slender the Arrival, it's total. Like it crashed into like a tree limb.
Oh yeah, I did.
Was it? I
yeah.
don't remember that.
That's the main
No, it
reason why
did.
he got out.
No, that person was visiting the person who lived in the house in Slender the Arrival.
I mean that's the main
No,
reason
they
he got
crashed their car. No, you crashed the car. I remember.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Anyway,
he did.
anyway. See, there's police vehicles there.
I kind of wish you got to do some lines for this, but I understand why not.
Yeah.
I just wanted to be done with this.
I get that, man.
Remnants of Insanity.
Insanity.
It's a nice blur effect there.
Yes.
This was all made.
The only problem I have with blur
Windows.
effects, though, is because my brain wants to focus, so it hurts me.
I mean, at least
Yeah.
this is quick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Rocker, can you adjust your fan so it's not blowing on your mic?
Oh, not really, no. But I can do this.
Oh, yeah. Go into the deep, dark woods. That's a smart thing to do.
Yep. Smart idea.
Especially in a
Okay, that's... Random bench is random.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck?
What is that? Who is that? They're not supposed to be here. There's no one supposed to be here in this forest. This place has been walled off. This place has been cut off from the entirety of civilization. What the heck is that?
Then how the fuck did you get there?
Oh my god.
Yeah. How?
Oh my god. He's right there. Who the fuck is this? Oh my god. Oh my god. This is
Dude, that's some fucking,
supposed to be here. He's not
Outlast shit going on right there,
He's
man.
not supposed to be. He's not supposed to be here.
got a...
fucking knife. It's covered in blood. There's blood all over its clothes.
Looks like it slit its own throat.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? You sound like the guy or lady from the Blair Witch Project when she was talking into the camera.
And it works.
It's leaving.
Yeah. Oh.
It's leaving. It's leaving. Just go ahead. Go ahead, you demon of hell. Just leave. Leave. That's it. That's a good demon. That's a good demon. Just go the other way. No, don't come closer. Fuck. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Oh shit, oh fuck, oh shit, oh fuck, oh shit, oh fuck, oh fit, oh shuck.
It's floating. What the
Oh
hell?
shit.
Oh, ah.
Okay, see, that's when you get the fuck out of there.
Yes.
It's not. It's not. It's not normal. It's
No
just-
shit!
No, it
It's
ain't.
like a fucking mental patient. Is that one of the, is that one of the patients for the asylum? What the fuck? Okay. Okay, it's gone.
Nope.
Okay.
Well, even the insane abomination from hell knows to get in and out of the rain.
Yep.
Kind of a nice forest, though, I'll give it that. If it wasn't filled with the insane, or whatever they're called now. What is that? Who is that? Is that those chainsaws?
The fuck?
No.
The hell is that?
No.
Oh, hell no.
I'm gonna have to be running away
Nope.
from a chainsaw-wielding maniac here. I really
So much
don't
nope.
want to deal with that.
At which point do you just say to yourself, you know what, I'm going
Okay.
home.
Yes.
Brave. Be brave. Be brave.
At least we know who
be
cut
brave.
down the trees in the area.
Okay. Okay, we're gonna be okay.
No, don't be brave.
Be
Be
okay.
afraid. Be cowardly.
We're gonna be
Leave.
okay.
Run.
We're gonna be okay. 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 I'm good. Alright, it's gone. Good. You can go to hell and die for all I care.
4 minutes before running.
It really turns out that I was wrong, actually. That thing proceeded it just decided to stay around and flail about for about 18 minutes or so.
And apparently
I don't know what it
you
was
decided to
doing.
move deeper into the woods. Let me tell you
I don't
something
know.
else you're wrong
It's
about.
still raining, though. Atmosphere, people, atmosphere. I don't understand this place. Why are the asylum patients still here? They're not supposed to be here.
And where the hell did
They're
the
not even
asylum
supposed to be
patients get
alive.
chainsaws?
That place has been
The
abandoned
knife I
since
understand, but where the hell did they get
1966.
chainsaws?
Are there any remnants or something? I don't know. But I think the guy told me that the guy I told to talk to her was supposed to tell me about a train or something that used to run through here. Apparently it hasn't been seen ever since 1966 as well. Ever since the asylum was abandoned. Hey. Hey, it's that train you told me about. Yeah, that train. Yeah, maybe he wasn't lying after all.
What the hell is that under the bridge?
Okay, just gotta keep moving here.
Oh my
What
god.
the fuck, dude? This is... Okay, this is disturbing as fuck.
Is that? Wait a minute. Isn't that the player character from Private Fear?
I don't know, but overall, this has definitely got serious Outlast vibes. And that is 10 pounds of nope in a 5-pound bag.
Nope. Nope, nope, nope. So much nope.
Nope, 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 nope. So much nope.
Awful, yes.
He was camping. That's all he
I
remembers.
got base camp set up right now. I probably should have.
Dude, that is a sweet ass tent.
Yeah.
It's fine. I think I'll be fine if I manage to find an apple tree or something out here. But, right.
Okay, so
now-
you're in Germany.
Oxford. That's Germany. something? No, that doesn't make sense.
Germania.
That's not how it's supposed to go. That's... Okay, this is getting weird.
I'm just leaving my mic muted so you
Oh,
don't have to hear the fan.
Okay.
Oh,
Was
okay,
that
makes
Simon?
sense.
Yes, it was Simon. But
Was it?
this next piece here is one of my favorite.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Probably just shuffle. Hey, this is John. I got the setup right here.
Look in the back. You see it?
On your back?
No, in the background where I'm looking.
Yeah, there's
Pause it.
hell.
Yeah,
I see
pause it and
something
look.
by that tree.
Yeah, pause it and back. Pause it back.
Wait, wait. Wait. Oh,
Back
just a
5
second.
seconds.
Just a second.
I'm
I'm just gonna have to.
here.
Keep going.
I'm just gonna.
Oh, there it is. That thing over there?
The hell is
That's a doll.
The
God,
fuck?
that's creepy.
The fuck? Or are you talking about this thing up here?
No, the thing you were pointing at.
Oh,
Just
okay.
walking around. You can see him.
That's a nice detail too. You can barely notice it.
I know. What the fuck, dude?
Why?
Good, good, good.
It's a nice
That's
way
subtle
of
as
establishing
hell.
an atmosphere.
Yeah, there's no way in hell I'm walking over there.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you.
Nope.
That's the first intelligent thing you've said all day.
Yeah, that thing kind of left about like maybe, I don't know, 10 minutes or so ago. But right now I'm setting up my base camp. Well, setting up a secret bag at least. Just gonna check the battery on this camera in here. And okay, yeah, I got enough to record through the night for one night at least. So I'm just gonna set you guys, set this up here.
Decides to sleep in his godforsaken place.
Yes.
Why?
Yes, why?
Yes, boss.
Here comes my favorite part of the film.
Okay, so we got a director's favorite part. The fuck is that? The hell was this little circus midget shit?
My next favorite part.
Little circus, creepy ass
Look
circus
over.
midget.
Look over to the right.
I
by
am
the
looking at
signs.
her.
You'll see it.
Oh god. Jump scare, guys.
No, please.
The fuck? Oh my god, it's going alright. It has no legs.
It's crawling in a cart, by the way, too.
Yeah, I can see the cart. That's what I said. It has no legs. It's crawling around on a cart now. Oh my god. Oh, what the? Oh, jeez. The hell? Okay, what the hell are those two doing behind the tent? You know what? Forget it. I don't want to know.
Nope.
Okay, that one came out. The little one didn't. Is he taking a dump? Get to the top of the mountain.
Now here, there was a lot of cut content.
Really?
I don't know what that
Yeah.
thing is, but
Looks like it.
oh man, there's a whole rock slide happening here. Get up all these. Oh. Okay, we're good. We're fine. Very jarring to go across these paths. They're very I shut the sun there. Anyway, the path is very wide.
That doesn't look like a path. It looks like a riverbed.
Crazy. Well, actually, no. This place has been closed down. It's been closed down ever since the asylum got abandoned. I'm guessing the mental patients got abandoned too. So. I'm guessing they're out on the hunt. I'm not gonna say anything other than that. I'm gonna find my way around here. Let's see, what is, this looks to be the place. This looks to be the, oh yeah, this is the place. This is the place.
Awful small for an asylum.
Jonathan again, it just started, raining.
Trying to make it look like it all got burnt down anyway.
Kind of quickly. I'm not sure, what the weather's like.
That's all that's left.
Bipolar right now. I
Dang
don't
it.
really understand. But, yeah, I'm gonna move into the, asylum and see what I can find. Hopefully no angry patients waiting.
Here comes my next favorite part.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Jesus! That actually...
Nope.
Lots of use of audacity here.
No shit.
See, these insane ramblings get better as they go on. Trust me.
That actually got me when he was just suddenly there, boom, coming at it. It's like, oh shit. Well, at least he's probably using a GoPro to... Feet don't fail me now. Well, looks like he stopped. Oh, he's at the base camp.
Yeah.
Oh, nope, he's chasing you again. Oh shit, oh fuck, oh shit, oh fuck, oh shit, oh fuck, oh shit, oh fuck, oh fit, oh shuck.
Up.
Must go faster, must go faster, must go faster, must go faster, must go faster. Go, 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 go. Dude, something like that's chasing you will pump your legs, man. He's like, Jesus! You fucking asshole, man. That actually scared me. That actually
That got me
man.
too.
Oh, what the fuck, man? Dude, you abused the hell out of Audacity for this one, man.
You. Ah.
Okay.
Done what I should say, so.
Wait, I thought he dropped the camera. How is
I
he?
don't know where I am right now.
Would you run back and get it or something?
Yeah, he ran back and grabbed it. He ran back and grabbed it. Grabbed it.
Grabbed it.
Where to go?
Grabbed it.
Head back
Wherever the death.
and hopefully make it to my car. So I can get out of this forest. So I can get out. So I can get this footage to the police. Hopefully there's something with it. I don't know, maybe.
Look where you're going, not where you've been.
Bring the army. Bring anyone in here. So I can take out these abominations. I don't know what's going on. All these patients. They're insane. They're crazy. They're trying to kill everything. They want to make them. I don't know. They're just.
Oh.
God.
Jesus.
Dude. Okay.
That.
The only things known about this clip is that it was taken by a man named Robert. No mic was used as Robert forgot. Robert's been missing for 8 months now, so has Teddy. The asylum has taken so much. Oh, we still got a ways to go on this too.
Yeah, like, wow.
He took this clip from outside of his car. That's a big ass selfie stick he was using.
Probably should have thought about that. I probably thought about that.
I mean, it's a cool establishing shot.
Yeah.
Jesus, the rain makes it nearly impossible to see.
I really should have
Yeah.
thought about that. I'm sorry.
It's
I know,
okay,
it
man.
works. It
Dude,
works,
for your first really big attempt, I mean, well, you've done other big ones and good ones too. Like that one you did with Alma, that was really good too. That was legit creepy.
Especially the ending. Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you notice, this is also a map from Cry of Fear.
Oh.
Who knew?
There's a lot of.
So you can add you just added in the weather effect?
Yeah, it's a mod.
Okay, so you can just add on it in Gmod. That's cool. That's
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
That's pretty damn cool. Yeah, I'm gonna go in there. Let me list the fucking laundry list of reasons why that's a bad idea. Number 1.
You ever heard of a place called Mount Massive?
What?
All I
Massive,
can
sorry.
Have you
All I
ever
can
heard
say
of a
is-
town called Silent Hill?
Yeah.
all
Yes.
I can say is there's something cool about that.
Have you noticed that in Silent Hill there's no graffiti on any of the buildings? You know why?
Because
no one who
lives.
no one who goes there lives long enough to put any graffiti. The town literally swallows people.
What if Pyramid Head is just like an angry old man? They just like when someone tries to graffiti someone, he just comes out like, "You dang kids!"
Get out my
He's
property.
used to spaghetti.
Okay.
There's a lot of graffiti.
This guy's like an urban explorer, it seems like. That's what he comes
Yeah,
across
it
as.
looks like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I see something wrong across the screen, I run. I just
Yeah,
run.
no. Yeah, I was like, no, no, no.
No, please.
What the fuck? Wouldn't open before, then just suddenly, oh, okay, something's been there.
Okay, so this next part,
And
I'll tell
something
you
is
what
still
happens.
there. No, don't tell us what happens, dude. But, oh my god, dude. Okay, the door didn't want to open, then it did open. Then the window was open.
So he just kicked it. So he just kicked it. That's why he's limping around.
Jumping around.
Yes. Okay. Well, then he's obviously a big total freaking wuss, because...
I mean, metal doors kind of hurt.
No,
you
he,
don't, like,
he
steel
kicked the
doors.
door and it wouldn't open.
If this door closes, I'm gonna.
Yeah, I mean, what the hell's with
Oh,
the
by the way,
interrogator?
can you hear the screams?
No, actually, I can't
No.
hear that. I can't hear it.
Listen closely. That's
Turning
close.
volume up maximum. I hear something, but I don't. It doesn't sound like screams. It sounds like wind. Yeah, I hear
Yeah,
some.
I can hear it.
I heard that.
Yeah. Really low. That's really low, but it works. It's
Yeah.
like in the back of your mind, sort of lingering.
And then you got to realize that there's no other audio because there was supposedly no microphone was used.
Oh.
Yeah, and yet there are audios of screams in this video, so it's like, wait a minute. Why are there screams if they need to use a microphone? Oh, he saw something. You know what this is kind of giving me some vibes of? You guys, oh shit.
Oh.
You guys remember that video about what it shows, was it Disc 13 from Minecraft?
Oh yeah. Like
Yeah.
like a visual.
When the guy's like,
representation of it.
yeah, and it's like
Running
he sees the
away from
warden
something.
and everything like that. He's him running. Yeah, this reminds me of. It had vibes like that.
Mm.
Get ready for some voice acting.
Oh god. Oh, I thought you were
damn.
saying get ready for jump scares. I'm like, oh boy.
No, see, here's the thing. Rocker knows how to do good horror. Jump scares aren't good horror sometimes.
Not always, but you don't want to rely only on them. They're good,
They can
but
work.
they can't be the only thing.
They
I mean,
can't-
because
it's like-
the whole last scene with the jump scares was good because right after the jump scares, it was like tension because the thing was chasing him. It wasn't just like boom and that's it. No, it was continuous.
Yeah.
Oh god, are we gonna find him standing in the corner, like just staring at the wall, like all fucking creepy and shit, like the Blair Witch?
Oh, I probably should have done that.
Yeah. These screams continue for the next 30 minutes.
That is
Very
fucking
faint.
nightmare-inducing.
Joe Dirt.
Please turn the light back on.
Exactly. What the fuck is that in the corner? I thought I saw something back there.
The noise of the light actually made me jump a little bit. I got my volume turned up so I could hear the
Because the environment is building tension, and then when just the littlest thing happens, you're like, your body just like boink. Like obviously that place still has electricity, so that's sus as fuck. Oh, great.
tape. I swear if I see a puppet on a tricycle,
Forget the puppet, man. I'm gonna fucking see animatronics or some shit. Today's camera went dark. All that was left was audio from the recordings he played on the VCR. I found his camera next to his corpse and axe embedded in his skull. Oh fuck.
Dr. Joseph Withers.
Okay.
Yes, I understand my right
This audio was a to make.
Was a bitch to make?
Oh yeah.
Ah.
These are every individual word being said, and I had to put them in. Well, not every individual word, but every individual sentence.
he's did a good job mixing it.
That guy.
This is where it gets kind of stupid.
That other guy talking. He sounds like Rorschach.
It's Teddy.
234, first name Rock, last name Bird.
Bruh.
I know it's pretty stupid. I know.
Shameless plug.
Shame. Shame.
He wouldn't tell us anything else, and whenever we tried, he would go berserk. He always told us he was going to find out in due time. Not sure what that meant, though. Well, he never once tell us that. And, frankly, between you and I would, much rather that detail remain in the dark. Where it belongs.
Zero. Is this the part where Zero just backstabs the guy?
Probably. Oh, fuck. It's like, hey, yeah? You ever wonder why we're here? You ever wonder why we're here?
Why are we here? Oh god, it's the old red versus blue thing.
Yeah, I know, that was the thing that popped in my head. I was like, It's like, hey, yeah? You ever wonder why we're here?
This was my favorite audio. You want to know what's cool about this audio too?
What?
The audio from the school, like from my dorms, people were opening doors, and it sounds like an office.
Oh, that's cool.
Listen closely, and you'll hear it.
Oh. I'm pretty sure you're also excited about this because you got to use a British accent, and I know you love that.
Remember that Mount Massive comment?
Yeah.
Billy Hope.
God.
Billy.
Now comes my... No, keep going. We're not done yet. Now comes my favorite bit of this part.
I'm still trapped here. I'm still trapped here. Hello? Is anyone still in here? I'm still in the asylum. Hello?
Pretty good.
Yep. Silly Teddy, that's how we play Heads Up 7-Up. Rocker only wanted to play.
Dude,
Rocker,
what the fuck, dude?
what did you do?
Oh, God.
What were you thinking, Rocker?
Okay. Damn.
That genuinely fucked that god creepy. Like actually like
That-
super creepy.
That genuinely fucked with me.
Like it was already creepy to begin with. Then the ending just said, hey, I
Hey.
hope you don't want to sleep tonight.
Go like sleeping
how
at
did
night.
So how did you enjoy the ending?
That was good, interesting, and I noticed you said episode 1, so are you planning on doing more? Probably not so big,
Yes.
not so long, but...
Oh no, I'm planning on doing bigger ones.
Oh, wow, okay, we got
Not
Mr.
one.
Ambitious over here.
Yep. And I'm planning on getting Thane. I'm getting everyone else that was in that video. And I'm gonna be including Carter and Wrath.
Wait, really? Huh.
Me?
Okay.
I
said
didn't
Thane.
agree to this. I'm just kidding.
No,
Like, I didn't agree to this.
You're under contract.
Carter's under contract. What the fuck?
Hey, you have to sign the contract, you sign the dotted line.
You signed on the dotted line when you joined the Discord server.
whether you like it or not.
It's the digital contract. Your paycheck's in the mail, man.
So take that as a message to everybody who wants to join the Discord. You join the Discord, then Rocker sees you as a resource. Rocker has
Well,
has the legal right to call upon you as a resource.
We're still not opening it.
Yeah. Anyway,
Still not opening it.
we got another
So for all
video
those who are
here.
still asking, for all those who are still asking, no.
Yeah.
We're not opening it just yet.
It's
No.
not my Discord. It's Rocker's, and we did
Yeah.
open it to the public at first, but a lot of people posted
And
some
that
really
sucked.
nasty shit there, like really nasty. We're talking like FBI open up kind of shit. People were just posting it, and they thought they were being so damn funny, and it was in the rules. And we had like Rocker, Walker, and didn't you guys have somebody else moderating the thing?
Yeah, we had pretty much everybody here.
Yeah,
Right.
and we could barely keep up with all the shit that people were putting on that channel, on that Discord channel. We couldn't
So
keep
no,
up with
we're
it.
not opening
People were constantly getting banned. Their shit was getting taken off, and then more people would just show up and start posting more nasty shit, and they thought they were so funny. So
Yeah.
that's why the Discord server has gone private, and it is a very lengthy process for you to be able to join. Okay, just saying that. It's a very
Yeah.
Pretty sure Rocker wants it to be like small.
Yes. Because it's not mine. It's like a fan Discord thing. Because Rocker has set it up, so it's not mine personally. Because I don't have the time to set up and monitor a whole Discord server by myself. I just don't have that kind of time. I can't. I'm sorry.
Exactly. He's a busy man.
Yep.
Well,
Video-
some of the other moderators in generals helped with other channels, but Rocker made the main server himself.
Yep. Anyway,
So no, it is
So-
not opening just yet.
so to lighten things up a bit, here's another video that looked interesting. This is called. I wanted to show this to the guys, so I wanted to tape their reaction. This is the secret lore of bread space.
You doing this all in one long video?
Yes, by
okay.
Sam Wiz 1. Okay, and so.
When will,
I thought you
when
were
will this
doing,
be out, by the way?
This video, they're watching this on Monday. It's the last day of the month.
Yep.
Oh man.
I know it's gonna be a bit, but the other movie night we recorded was released on Saturday. Excuse me.
Yep.
Got a burp stuck in my throat. Anyway, let's get started and go.
Contains theories and spoilers for the lore of Team Fortress 2, including major plot points found in the online TF2 comics. I'd highly recommend you read those before watching this video. Thanks. TF2's Smithmas 21 update added a host of mediocre hats, a few good taunts, and some new maps. The most unique of these new maps is Bread Space. In Bread Space, there are some amusing references to classic
That
science
map's
fiction.
great.
Alien Isolation
I love
is
it.
referenced through the behavior of bread monsters. Futurama is referenced through a skeleton in a cryopod, and every other sci-fi horror trope you can possibly
Yeah.
think of is probably found at some point. Now, it would be nice just to pass this all off as a funny sideshow distracting from the greater Smithmas update, but there's one small problem with that idea. This map is in TF2 proper now, and it's
Yep.
been endorsed by Valve, which I believe makes it canon. And
Yeah.
moreover, I believe this map
Oh.
canonically fits with and even supports TF2's story in ways that I can barely wrap my mind around. So sit back, relax, grab a hot cocoa, and let's talk about bread, space, and theoretical politics. Our story begins with a monkey, Poopy Joe, they called him. Manco, the company that supplies TF2's mercenaries, was hired by the government of the United States to send a rocket into space. The rocket would be powered by Australium, a highly valuable and powerful substance known to have life-enhancing properties found only in Australia, as the name would suggest. Poopy Joe would be
Yeah.
the cargo of that rocket, as he was the only trained monkey knot to survive the vigorous training needed for the U.S. monkey knot program. Many companies tried to underbid each other to get the right to build the rocket to fly Poopy Joe to the stars, but Manco secured the contract by promising to do so for exactly $1 US. This, however, was a scheme by the administrator, who controls Manco, to seize the federal Australium reserves. The Australium was swapped out for a defective mix of gravel water, and the TF2 mercenaries were sent to finish the job. You can see the murder of Poopy Joe played out repeatedly on the map Doomsday, where his famous emergency bugle sounds one last time as the rocket hurtles toward its doom, killing Poopy Joe in the process.
That
Manco then
sucks.
tried to cover it up, but given the feds weren't complete idiots, they questioned Saxton Hill extensively to probe where their Australium and monkey had gone. Eventually, the administrator stepped in to voluntarily give an interview, and in a highly redacted speech, she told a handful of senators what her true purpose was and why she was gathering so much of it. The senators, upon hearing this, did not further interfere, and one was even so shocked with what she said that he left the room to go see his family. The murder of
What
Poopy
the
Joe
hell,
was
man?
pushed under the rug and forgotten. Until recently, that is. You see, Poopy Joe's outfit and his lunchbox are present in bread space, and the US government knows about it. Let's shift gears. I'll get back to the monkey later, I promise. How do we know there's a moon base in TF2? I could completely understand any skepticism on that concept. After all, if the game of Team Fortress 2 takes place about the same time the US government is trying to send a monkey into space for the first time, how could there be an entire structure already on the moon? Well, there might not have been a moon base at the time Special Delivery Doomsday was added to TF2, but there certainly is now, and there has been since the Jungle Inferno update dropped. My proof? On the map CP Moss Rock, added back in 2017, there's a sign on the wall with a bunch of radio signals. You'll notice this board has a few interesting things on it. Japanese outpost likely refers to Sweden. Frequency not found is a reference to the 404 not found thing on browsers. And the train god is an Easter egg whose canonicity has now been reinforced in 2 maps, also making an appearance in the recent
Train god?
The other frequencies are also interesting in their own right, but the real notable one here is the Contact Moonbase option, as it establishes the presence of a moonbase in TF2 canon. This could be referring to Asteroid, except Asteroid was never truly implemented, and is therefore not a reliable source of lore. And if that's not the case, the only other possible map is Breadspace. So, Breadspace is likely canon. I hope I've established that. On the assumption that it is, let's start looking at the obvious lore tidbits written down in clear print scattered throughout the map. The first paper is a doctor's postmortem on a bloated bread crab, like one of many found scattered throughout the map. It calls the explosive bread crab a fatty, and the reads as follows. Specimen fatty was examined on December 16th, 1969, 10 a.m. EST by W.B. Blair, MD, R.D. Cooper, MD. I just say Cooper. So many times I've mispronounced saying that Cooper, and it says Copper, right there on the script. I'm looking at the script right now. It says Copper. Why do I keep reading it Cooper? Frank. R.D. Copper, MD, and J.P. Fuchs, MD. Fatty appeared to be a deceased loaf of contaminated white bread. Date of death was determined as December 14th, 1969, the cause of which appears to be crushing via the weight of its own swollen acidic tumors. Most of the fatty's biomass had accidentally been destroyed. Dr. Copper and Dr. Fuchs were mortally wounded during the autopsy, where one of the larger tumors had popped and released a large quantity of acid into the room. Dr. Fuchs had been burned almost completely, whilst Dr. Copper had lost both of his arms, soon passing to blood loss. Recovery of medical examination took approximately 2 hours and 40 minutes. With the biomass remaining, few notable pieces of information could be found. Within the head, one could determine no present brain. It is possible the fatty does not possess one. A type of esophagus is evident, as are teeth that protrude randomly around the mouth and body. No bones of any other kind are evident in the fatty. Rear end of fatty was also recovered. An evident lower intestine remained inside, as well as the exit that would follow. However, no other sign of interest was determined. The fatty had 5 tentacles sprouting from his lower half, though only 2 could be salvaged after the incident started prior. These appeared to be much larger and solidified versions of the acidic tumors. Their biology could be compared to that of an elephant's trunk. I noted some clear tendons and muscle mass beneath the thin skin that covered them. It is recommended that we attempt to catch another fatty for further study, with more doctors and precautionary measures in place. Now, according to this report, the bloated bread crab died of its own cancerous properties, and in its death killed 2 unsuspecting scientists, but that doesn't deter the researchers and only increase the need to know more. An interesting story, but not much greater lore implications past the realization that the warts on mutated bread is actually quite dangerous. The second document we see on the map is far more interesting. 2 copies of it lie at different points in Red Spawn, but you can't see all of either of them. But if you put them together in a simple editing program, we can see it reads as follows. Memorandum for the Secretary of Defense. Subject, Specimen 79, Mama. Specimen 79 appears to be a grotesquely giant loaf of white bread, which has sprouted large tumors and large tentacles that span throughout the facility. It has been seen ingesting objects indiscriminately, growing larger each time, implying a form of digestive system, and even reproducing via eggs. The offspring of such eggs are smaller loaves of bread that burst out of a victim's chest. These are to be referred to as Specimen 79-1. It is possible that these may eventually turn into a Specimen 79 over time. Quick pause to note that over time is one word here, which could could be a typo, but the word does have a certain meaning in it to TF2, so, well, who knows? It could just be a funny reference. Overtime and all that. The mama, as the miners of the base have taken to calling it, appears to be alive. We were able to determine that specimen 79 has almost no senses at all. It can't detect auditory signals nor visual signals. Tests involving smell, as of yet, are inconclusive. Stating that, it most certainly has a way of determining where it is and what's around it. My guess would be the vibrations in the flooring being picked up by the innumerable tentacles that litter the facility. Specimen 79 is under no circumstances to be revealed to the public. The miners aware of its existence will be terminated and the facility sectioned off. The existence of is to be put under Protocol 17. A number of zoologists, chemists, physicists, and bakers are to be chosen and given exclusive passage from maybe within our national interest to return biopsies and several specimen 79-1 to study and determine if any military applications are possible. The heads of biological weaponry. Alright, so we got a few things to note from this one. Number 1, the monster you're trying to kill on bread space is called Mama, and it's responsible for the general destruction of the base. Number 2, it can reproduce, and any eggs seen throughout the map, especially in the giant egg chamber behind Red Spawn, are likely Mama's doing. Number 3, the government is aware of this fact, as we can tell by the official legalese used throughout the paper, as well as the titles listed. Number 4, the government plans to wipe out all non-authorized civilians who know of Mama's existence, and has honestly probably already followed through with that in the name of secrecy. One more thing that I'd like to note before I move on from the papers. I was thrown for a loop in the first one when I realized the word esophagus was spelled in the British way with an O, which could support the theory that this was not an American facility. However, the Secretary of Defense on the government paper is spelled in the American fashion, so here's my take on that. The facility of Bread Space is a mining operation run by the government of the United States and directly overseen by its highest authorities, but the autopsy paper was written by an Australian or a New Zealander or someone else in the Commonwealth working for
too far-fetched.
Just gonna slide one more thing in here before we move on. Y'all might not have noticed, but right before the Smithmas update came to a close, because it is now January, an update was dropped that added a custom voice actor for the map. The man in question is someone in an astronaut suit who works for the government and is also the liaison directly responsible for hiring both Red and Blue to come work at the station. More on that in a bit. Alright, so we've got enough context for Bread Space, but so far we've only been talking about the deep lore of TF2 itself. Where do the mercenaries come into this? Let's start at the chalkboard. In either team's primary spawns, there's a chalkboard that depicts the life cycle of the mutated bread loaves as observed by the mercs. Two things can happen. Either an egg goes undisturbed and eventually spits out a bread crab, which I'll elaborate on in a moment, or a potential target gets close to it, spores are released, and the victim inhales the spores. If spores are inhaled, a bread creature will form in the host's body, eventually bursting out to pursue freedom. And as displayed on the chalkboard and described in the prior government document, one such burst chester, according to TF2, entered a fresh mining pit in this isolated facility and literally just ate rocks until he got huge and started tearing everything to shreds. So how'd the mercenaries get there? I'd wager they were brought in there as a deliberate act by the US government, hired as mercenaries to deal with the incredibly dangerous situation they helped create. Trust me, I'll elaborate on that statement in a moment. We can tell how dangerous it was just by the amount of damage and blood splattered throughout the facility. So it makes sense the government would rather risk someone else's blood over their own soldiers.
Well, that makes
Plus,
sense.
Manco has previous experience being contracted with them for anomalous scenarios, as displayed by the whole Australian Poopy Joe rocket.
Anomalous
How did the bread monsters get there? It's a pretty safe bet
SCP organization.
The soldier teleported them there, given his habit of doing that. But if he teleported them there, when did he do that? I would argue that the soldier sent the bread there during the events of the SFM animation expiration date. In it, there's a short clip where Soldier is seen carrying an entire armload of bread, which he later clarifies he teleported. However, despite
for 3
spending
days.
3 days teleporting bread, only one bread monster is fought at the end of the animation. Surely he didn't ignore an entire fresh pile of bread.
My point here is Soldier's attention span wouldn't be able to only teleport one loaf of bread. Yeah. The rest of them must have been sent elsewhere if they didn't also mutate into the immediate vicinity. I think in the animation we're supposed to assume that the bread fused together, merged into that large creature. I think that's what we're supposed to assume.
Yeah.
Or that it just got really fucking big.
Yeah, but because they're eating each other. Yeah,
for
but
teleportation
he's doing a different take.
I think it stands to reason that the engineer sold a teleporter to the government to allow easier travel to and from their moonside mining base, as by this point in history, there's no other reasonable way the base could have been built in the first place. Now, I know that might sound ridiculous, but considering Greyman also has access to the teleporter tech for his robot army, I don't think it's an unfair assumption to make the engineer might not be the only one to have access to that technology.
That's
if,
true.
Therefore, there is a teleporter on the moon, and potentially in other places as well, that would explain why Soldier's pile of bread turns into one monster. If there's only one exit teleporter in the base, and if there's any other exit teleporters elsewhere in the universe, mutated bread could pop out elsewhere. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really have much of a better explanation for this one, and this one's kind of flimsy and kind of a stretch, but we know Soldier's involved based on the writing on the walls.
Oh. He wouldn't stop. Yeah.
And we know
He wouldn't
the teleporter's
stop, he wouldn't
involved.
stop,
So
he
this
wouldn't
is the closest
stop.
thing to canon I can draw from for inspiration. Hopefully that all made some modicum of sense.
Yeah.
And then there's the matter of possession. On Bread Space, there's a few things to note. Number one, Blue Team is actively trying to destroy the bread creature known as Mama. Number two, Red Team is actively trying to protect Mama. Number three, there's graffiti scrawled on the walls depicting the fact that a small bread crab can quite literally possess and take over the motor functions of a human being. The example portrayed being, of course, heavy TF2. What this means is that Red Team is, in this case, potentially under the control of bread crabs, forcing them to fight to protect Mama, and Blue Team is trying to destroy the beast controlling them. What does this mean? It means Blue Team are the good guys, and Red Team are the tragic bad guys. If you fight for the bread, you fight against humanity. This is further exemplified by a quote on the side of the
Better
bomb
dead than
Better
bread.
dead than bread. If this map is canon, then guess what? You know the bread crab cosmetic? Yeah, when you wear that thing, you are the bread crab, forcing a TF2 mercenary to do your dirty work for you. Maybe now it's starting to click why it's so important to the government that Mama needs to be kept secret from the public eye. It, and the bread crabs it births, represent a potential end-of-the-world scenario, and they're only lucky it happened on the moon, and all other known instances of the abomination were contained quickly. Let's take a moment to address a few minor points.
That's kind of cool. I like
First
that.
and foremost, we can tell that this is a moon base and not anywhere else in the universe by the simple fact that you can see Earth in the background of the skybox in Bread Space. It is worth noting that the Earth is flipped from east to west in this universe, which is a bit strange, but other than the flipping, which I confirmed with the creator is apparently just an error, nothing significant there, the geography is similar enough to identify it as Earth. Secondly, have you been wondering why the United States would want a mining colony on the moon? Obvious power projection plays a big part in the matter. I mean, this does take place during the Cold War. But there's a very, very important and valuable reason they're there, and it isn't just for looks. That mine, it's an Australian mine. The most valuable substance on Earth, previously only found in Australia, was unearthed in a cave on the moon. As you can pretty clearly see by the pure golden chunk protruding from this very specific rock by the final point on Bread Space.
See, that's
I'm guessing
interesting.
the administrator either doesn't know it's there, has deemed it unreachable, or has already succeeded in seizing and consuming it by the time the events of the TF2 comics come to pass. But it's nice to know the original purpose of the colony, even if it has been converted to a cryptic experiment in unintentional biological warfare being waged between different mercenary groups. There's one last wall scroll I haven't mentioned yet, and I think it...
What'd you say?
Kind of the poster kind of reminds me like the plasmids from BioShock.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It's not as
Like
important,
how the
but still
advertisement.
notable.
Yeah.
At a couple
like
points,
these
someone
thing.
wrote, "There's no way off this rock," with a crossed out spaceship.
Which is cool.
If you go to the skybox of the map, you can see that there's only one smoking rocket inside the dome, and at no point outside the dome can any other spaceships be seen. Combine that with the obvious lack of teleporters out there, and it's pretty obvious what the truth here is. The TF2 mercs were brought to an isolated facility on the verge of destruction, and anyone who had been there prior to their arrival had already either been evacuated or left for dead. Nice touch.
Left for dead.
One last thing while we're in the area, you'll notice that the entirety of Bread Space has breathable air, and it's all either indoors or surrounded by a dome with occasional oxygen vents pumping air in. However, the entrance to Red's final spawn has a decontamination spray consistent with light amounts of biological security you'd see in pretty much any sci-fi, which raises the idea that the government did care to some extent what the miners were exposed to, and they weren't taking any chances. Obviously, they failed to completely cleanse the place of foreign influences, but I just think that's a nice design addition. Alright, I'm sure you've been itching to know what happened to that monkey. Poopy Joe was an inside job. But here's the thing. You know Banana Bay? Payload race map where both teams pointlessly kill each other to complete the same job of blowing up a train? Out of bounds on that map is a ritual, an enneagram as it's called. if I pronounced that right. A 9-pointed star in a ritual circle. In the center of that circle, an image of Poopy Joe and his famous bugle. Fun fact, if you win on SD Doomsday, he blows his distress bugle as he falls to his doom, and that same dented bugle now appears here. Nearby, various bones, objects of magical origin, and most importantly, the TF2 spellbook. And given it's an actual model for once, you can see behind the front page of the spellbook. Who is it by? Marasmus the Wizard. And what, pray tell, is one of Marasmus' specialties? Resurrection magic. See where I'm going with this? Elsewhere on the map is a Never Forget hat, a hat that was added to TF2's files but is unobtainable in-game. On that hat is an image of Poopy Joe. Also elsewhere on the map is a briefcase containing a small amount of Australium and a few cubes of an unknown metallic substance. I've considered various options for what the metal could be, but my best guess is that it was the map creator trying to introduce the concept of Zealandium to TF2 lore, as that's long been a niche joke topic in the community. But back to the point, here's what I'm getting at. An important man in the Banana Bay Company was a huge fan of Poopy Joe and was horrified by his death. When this mystery man found out about it, he searched far and wide for even the slightest chance of bringing his idol back. Then he somehow found out about Marasmus magic, and he gathered relics related to Poopy Joe in an attempt to perform a resurrection spell. Obviously, I don't have much proof that this succeeded or failed, just that an attempt was made. But how does that all connect to Bread Space? Simple. In Red's initial spawn, there's a small locker. Too small for a human. In it hangs a small spacesuit with a lunchbox next to it. Both objects bear the same initials, PJ, for Poopy Joe. That crazy monkey bastard, he did it. He completed his mission. Now, granted, these items could be just there as a passing reference and an inspirational tale by the miners working there, but given the presence of Poopy Joe's resurrection plot 4 years prior to this map's release, I think it's more likely and more fun to believe that Poopy Joe lives and he made it to the moon. Godspeed, you magnificent bastard.
Yep. Godspeed.
Alright, this Word document has reached 5 pages single space, so I should probably wrap this up if I want to have any hope of editing it together in a semi-decent quality. Here's my theory summarized. Given Bread Space is now in TF2 proper, it is canon. On the Bread Space moon base, Soldier TF2 inadvertently tapped into a government-controlled Australian mining facilities teleporter network and teleported a bread monster there during the events of expiration date, causing the site to undergo a catastrophic breakdown of capabilities and resulting in the termination of all the civilians present, the consideration of bread monsters for use as biological weapons by the US government, and the hiring of the TF2 team to come up and solve the problem they unknowingly caused. However, upon arriving, Red Team was potentially possessed by the bread crab swarm, leaving it up to Blue Team to complete the Hail Mary by killing the mama and freeing Red Team from the influence of monsters. All throughout this in the background, Poopy Joe watches and waits, having been brought back from the dead by a patriot who wouldn't let him go. If I missed anything big and or obvious, please leave a comment down below, as I'm now genuinely invested in
That
this
is
whole
pretty
thing.
good.
And I'd like to hear it. I don't give 2 cents what the haters say. Bread Space is a fabulous map, and the lore implications it introduces are strong enough to bring this dead game back to life if it's expanded upon. Thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your day. Cheers.
Yeah, this would help the game if they expanded on this.
Yeah, it would.
Okay, so that was interesting. Okay, so this has been a whole interesting movie night. I hope you guys enjoyed all this. So Rocker's got a legit creepy-ass movie out there, and he's going to be making that into a series, so look forward to more episodes of that. And yeah, at least it shows that somebody cares about TF2. You know, they make something like Bread Space. It seems to have a little subtle things to it. I mean, yeah, you could literally just turn that into lore. That would be awesome. Anywho, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Of course, once again, don't forget to click on the link to Rocker's video down in the description. Get down to his channel. Like that video and sub to him. Help give this guy encouragement to help him grow to make more of that shit. And of course, there's also a link to the secret lore of Bread Space. Like the original there and subscribe to, what's his name? Samwiz1. And that's a subscription from me. I just subscribed to him. So you guys also go down there and subscribe to him, because that was cool. That's some cool TF2 lore. I love good TF2 lore.
Yep, very good.
Considering they won't give us the last fucking comic. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Tune in every day for new content. Bye-bye.
Bye.